The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Markki, Rica, and Hazel. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And we are live on Facebook.
Live, facebook.com/RX931. Check us out. We're also on Twitch TV and YouTube Live. Good morning to all the monsters. And good morning, Team Bahay. Are you there?
Okay, they'll be joining us in a while. Let's start off with our first top 10 for today. We have two. Coming from Patrick Starlord, yung dates nyo, better do it in hotels rather than the malls.
Yeah, so you don't
Lesser
run into
chances.
people. Yeah.
Lesser chances. Yun, yung kwento ko kanina. I was in a mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And from Archer Aguilar, how to keep my Jowa a secret? Tawagan nyo parang magtropa lang or friends like Besh, Momsh, Yo Dude Pare Chong. I mean, stay away from
Grabe yung Momsh.
Oh, bakit? Kayo, Momsh ang tawagan nyo, di ba?
Sa
Nag-on
bagay.
kayo.
We're like, keeping it a secret on the DL.
Secret Jowa kayo, oh, di ba?
Hindi na nga secret eh. Parang parang alam nyo na lahat eh.
Oo. Parang obvious.
Nauna nyo pa nga nalaman sa amin eh.
Actually, si Rica kasi may kasalanan. Kasi bigla, di ba, hello, sasabihin niya, papaligo ang kanya. Hello.
Bakit parang kinakahiya mo ako, Hazel?
Di naman. Actually, sumama nga loob ko eh. Kasi I told them kanina, you weren't here. Sabi ko, I don't even feel that special kasi ang dami nang naging roommates ni Rica eh. Samantalang ako, he's the only one.
But you're my last one.
No, sabi mo yan ha. Maya-maya, meron ka ng quote-unquote
Roommate. Oo.
Never. I just realized yesterday talaga na I feel like wala lang, parang living alone is so fun. Yung parang I don't want anybody invading my space.
It is.
You know
it
what
really
I mean?
is. We had the same realization. Yesterday, I was blasting my music. I went from listening to mga disco tracks, like mga Evelyn Champagne King, and like, because we were talking about it yesterday, remember?
Yeah.
So I was listening to a lot of 70s, 80s dance tracks, and then I went from there to 90s hip hop. And I was just having the time of my life by myself. I was having a party for one in my condo. I was dancing, I was singing along, I was rapping along to the songs. And I thought, grabe, ang sarap talaga. When you can do whatever the hell you want anytime.
It's like your safe space.
Yes.
Right? You can wear whatever you want. You can feel great.
Ako rin kasi may appreciation ako for like 80s music because of my ates and my kuya. So, yeah, I'm familiar naman. I'm familiar
Guys,
naman.
The live!
Feel free to protest in the comment section.
Grabe kayo. And coming from the Super Malas guy, avoid having pet names na lang para hindi mo mabanggit by mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yung mga babe, mga ganyan. So it's like, kunyari, you're like, oh, blah, 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 babe. So everybody freezes. And they're like, what did you call her? And you're like, nothing. I called her by her name.
It's funny kasi when you're so used to your pet name for your significant other, it's so difficult to make that shift na tatawagin mo siya ulit by the real name.
Yes.
Kasi you're so used to calling them a certain way, eh.
I feel so weird.
Like it's a stranger.
Calling baby by the name.
Or,
Speaking
it's either the...
Andito
Markki?
Andito na si
Waffles?
si Mumut. Si
Si Momo.
Nandito na si Mumot
Andyan
in
na
the
si
house.
Mumot?
Oo.
Ay, hala.
Wait, diba ikaw si Bubot?
Ako si Bubot.
Tama. Balitaan mo na kay Mumot kung sino yung bago. Pakilala mo na si Tutut.
Si Tutut, tumumot, meet Tutut. Ito na daw si
Hi.
Tutut. Ito na daw si Tutut.
Is Mumut here?
Andyan na daw si Mumot.
Yeah,
Andyan na,
Mumot
andyan
is
na.
there. So,
Where?
yeah.
Andyan na raw si Mumot. Andyan na si Mumot.
Wala na kayong choice, Mumot. Ako
Ay,
si
Mumot.
Tutut.
So, I am Bubot. Nandyan si Mumot. Ito po si Tutut.
Hello.
Sasabi ko nga, Rica, di ba Tutut si Hazel?
Mm-mm.
Sabi ko, tanggalin na lang yung pinakaunang T.
Ew!
Di ba? Tanggalin na lang. And coming from Archer Aguilar, take a picture of your hotel room, making sure na hagip yung dalawang separate beds. Although, TBH, isang kama lang naman ang matutulugan doon.
Yeah.
Gets? Alam mo, pero alam mo,
Tapos
parang,
yung isa papatungan ng bag. Alam mo.
kala ko yung isa papatungan ng isa.
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
Kaya nga papatungan niya ng bag yung isang kama. Doon sa kabila sila papatungan.
Iba kasing,
Ibang patong.
Butter Baby says, alam mo, meron namang lalagyan ng bag. Hindi ko alam kung ba't kailangan sa kama ipato. Meron namang
But I love staying in twin rooms, even if I'm alone. Kasi I use one bed for dirty
Your
me,
stuff.
and I use the other bed for clean me. So one bed I use, kunyari, you were out the whole day. Siyempre, you're still dirty, diba? You wanna shower before you get in your bed. So, ang gagawin ko, hihiga muna ako dun sa isang bed. While I'm a little...
Okay.
Sayang, Hazel.
I thought you
Sayang,
meant something
Hazel, kasi
else.
sayang yun. Kasi dapat isa na lang. Kasi lagi ka naman dirty. Isang bed
Kahit
ka
anong
na
linggo
lang.
naman, nasty lin
Ano
talaga
ba?
eh.
Ako kasi
Bakit pag
akala
tayong
ko,
dalawa,
you meant by
you request
dirty
na
me.
Ano? I
Ano,
request...
akala ko parang when you say dirty me, parang dun yung hook up.
Ay, oo nga.
That's what I thought.
Hindi pa naliligo.
That's what I thought. I was gonna agree with Hazel. I was like, yeah, that's what I do too.
No, I wouldn't hook up on a twin bed. I wouldn't want a small bed.
Yeah, it's too crowded. Too crowded.
Yeah.
Really? Then what would you do? You would put the twin beds together?
No, you would request for a
Hook
bigger
up on
bed.
the floor. On the floor!
Ano ka, Versace? Hindi, saka hello, anong pinagsasabi mo na masyadong masikip? Kaya nga two become one di ba? Pwede kayo sa twin bed. Butter Baby says, how to keep my Jowa a secret? Doon mo siya dalhin sa mga lugar na sure na hindi sila magsasalita. Tulad ng babae na naka,
Ooh.
okay.
Ang galing din nung nung nakaisip ng logo nila.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
It's actually very, like you're saying it without saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that's actually
coming
what
from-
we actually lived very near there when I was a kid, and I was like 5. And I asked my dad, I think once, I was like, what is that? Why is there a girl with a shh? And he goes, it's a secret. It's a secret. So I always wanted to know what the secret was. Well, I found out soon
Ayan,
enough.
tuloy. You found out.
Yep. And also, coming from Patrick Starlord, huwag mag-PDA kapag kasama niya yung girlfriend niya.
Okay. And that's a whole nother level.
That's a different level altogether.
It's like a
I cannot
category.
imagine.
Yeah.
That's so bad though. If you're in the presence of the legal one.
Yeah. Yep,
The legal wife.
Yep. Medyo, dun.
I don't think I've ever been in that situation.
Mm-mm. Kasi can you imagine, parang, that is just, ang worse, if friend mo yung wife, hindi niya alam.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And then you just pretend, oh no.
Paano kung friend mo yung love team? Tapos nandun yung love team. Gagawin
Ewan
mo.
ko. Mag-usap
Quiet
muna
ka
kayo.
Ewan
lang?
ko.
Mm-mm.
Ewan, paano nga?
Di ko nga alam
Paano?
That's why I'm asking you guys. Yeah, that's the thing you have to avoid. You can't talk to each other. Pag friend mo yung
Okay.
love
Doesn't it
team.
make it more exciting though? Yung parang you're in the same room, but you can't talk to each other. But it's kind of like that
Uh,
trend going on TikTok.
that's
Ano nga ba
yeah,
yung parang
that's what brings about toxic relationships in the future.
For
yung
me, I
you
like
say
that.
we're just friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay
know,
ako
but
dun sa
like
we're in the same room tapos with a lot of
You
people
don't
who
you
don't
don't
know that we're in a
talk to each
relationship.
other.
But yung nandun yung girlfriend niya, like kunyari may girlfriend siya or
Yeah.
like my wife siya,
Mm.
I wouldn't find that. I don't know. I don't think I would find. I would be a little guilty. Even I would be a little
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah.
Like, would you leave?
would I leave the situation? I have. I have. There were times when I was just like,
Ikaw, Hazel, would you leave the room?
I would leave and expect him to follow shortly.
Oh. Oh.
Nahiya ka
Oh.
pa.
Mm.
Like you come up with an excuse to tell them why
I
you
know.
have to go, but yeah.
Para daw
Yeah.
tayong para tayong team jacket, team sando.
Oo nga, no?
yeah.
Oo.
Team hoodie versus team sando.
And
Ayan.
coming
Ayan,
from
parang hindi
Emo
na.
Fats, how to keep my jowa a secret? Kunyari, coach or manager siya ng basketball team nyo. Para kapag pinatawag ka, sabihin mo lang, may laro kami ngayon. Oh, it's so funny, ha? I mean, like, I actually, kasi ba si Tom Daly won a gold medal, right? His first ever Olympic gold medal. And because I was watching Tom Daly's videos, lumabas yung parang the story of Greg Louganis, considered by many as the GOAT of diving. And that was his story. You know, apparently, he was in a relationship with his manager at the time,
Okay.
and it was an abusive relationship.
Oh no.
Like, according to
Oh,
his,
no. That's the
when he
worst.
finally spoke out about it, sometimes he would be physically intimate at knife point.
What?
Yeah. And
That's hardcore.
and according to him, that's where he got infected with HIV.
Oh my god, that is so bad. That
Yeah.
is horrible.
Yeah. So it's a harrowing story. And a lot of them, did I remember even with Simone Biles, when they finally came out that the team doctor
Oh yeah.
has been
Yes.
molesting them for years.
Did you watch that documentary?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
On
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah,
It's
I did.
horrendous. Can
It
you
is.
imagine if you're one of the parents of those children?
Yeah.
You entrusted your kids to these adults, and turns out they're predators.
I
And
think I'm not sure if Simone actually experienced it. It was actually the ones before her. Sina Ali,
No.
Ali Raisman or
She
Reisman.
what is that?
she actually said she experienced it.
Oh, man.
I heard from interviews. So yeah, it's PTSD.
It is.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it happens in the worst, the most inopportune situations. But you know, if it happens, if those situations happen and you feel like you're regressing or like things are happening in your head that you don't want to happen, you gotta like take a step back.
But then
And that's what she
sometimes,
did, which is great.
yeah. Sometimes it's not always a horror story. The coach player relationship, like Heidelin.
Yeah.
Diba her
Yeah.
boyfriend is her coach.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, is that her boyfriend?
Yeah,
The
that's her
coach?
boyfriend.
Yes.
So
That's the SNC coach, strength and conditioning. Oh,
it can be a
that's
beautiful
so sweet.
thing as well.
It can din naman. Pero yun nga I guess it all has to do with consent,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
And yeah.
Have you guys had very like good coaches in your life? Have you had any negative relationships with
Parang
coaches?
mo
Like for
si
example,
Hazel.
Rica. Well, Hazel,
For me,
Rica.
well, kasi sa dance, usually it's a female
Ow.
Yeah.
female coach, female mentor, trainer. So, wala namang anything weird like that. Yeah, I never experienced
Yeah.
anything weird.
Oh, kasi I was never
I
an
mean,
athlete, so I never had a coach.
I've
Yeah.
had quite a few coaches actually in my life, but I think I was lucky Probably, and maybe because my parents were also very strict. They were always there in training, and they would always be hovering around. So thankfully, but it doesn't really matter even if, 'di ba? Parang even if your parents are there or whatever, if they're a predator, they're a predator, right?
Yeah.
Ako, I had the
Mhm.
scary coach. I had the scariest of them all. He was just so
I
hard
would
to
have
deal
coaches
with
then
sometimes.
would like
Yeah, he would
shout
be
at
so
you.
hard. He would be so hard to deal with. He was mean to me and my brothers. His name is Daddy
Yeah.
Strom.
Oh my god.
But we
Look at
are
you
where we are
now.
today because of that. He
Right?
even built a swimming pool in the backyard for us to train, diba?
Exactly.
So thank God for our coaches and the
I've
ones who
only
really
had two
push us.
coaches who would scream at me. As in like literally scream at me like to my face. Ganon. And we cannot cry. And once you cry, you're like out of the pool. Goodbye.
Oh
I don't know if
yeah.
that counts.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'll still fly today. I never really felt bad about it though.
Actually, I
But you
remember
think,
in LaSalle before there was a very very famous coach. I won't mention na lang the sport, but he was very famous for getting results, but at the same time for being very brutal when it comes to training and like the way he would cuss his players out. Ganun siyang type of coach. But then I think the athletes themselves really loved him.
Oh,
But then
that's
it
nice.
became an issue na parang, was he being too hard on these athletes? Kasi like, hello, during the matches, you can literally hear him screaming and like
Screaming, yeah.
saying stuff. So medyo ano siya, it became sort of an issue before.
I guess
Okay.
But
sometimes it works with some athletes. It depends
yeah.
on,
It
what
depends
works
on
for
how
you.
you. Yeah, if you're pushed to that, or you want someone who's nice, it depends on you as well. And Chico, you say you're not an athlete, but you are. You're a Pokemon Go athlete, and your
Oh,
coach is
yeah.
abusive.
Yes,
Markki Strom.
that's true. Alam mo, lagi kanyang pino-Pokemon shame.
Oh.
Oo. Lagi, ano na yan?
Tough
Ano yung
love.
gamit mo? Kaya
Tough
hindi
love.
natin
Or
matalo-talo kasi
agron.
ang hihina ng mga ginagamit mo. Mga ganyan.
Sometimes
Pero
it works though.
Pero now, Chico will turn back to me and say, hindi. Sabi ni Trainer Club, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Ikaw ang mali.
Oo.
So, ganun na si
Ay,
Chico ngayon.
Hindi ako,
Mm.
kala mo,
Belat.
ano?
Oo.
Yeah. And the top, how to keep, ikaw, Marky, masasapak kita eh. The top, how to keep my jowa a secret.
Wala akong sinabi.
Comes from, sige na, ito na, lagawin na natin. Here we go. Adobo mix and Ren
Si
Desala.
Same
TTC.
goes say.
Adobo mix says, how to keep my jowa a secret? I-enroll mo siya sa Zumba class ni Mama. Para pag naging tropa na sila, si Mama pa mismo ang mag-i-invite sa kanya sa bahay.
Ah.
Oh, that is such a parang covert
Oo.
operations.
Pero ang galing.
Ang galing. 'Di ba? Tapos yung alam mo yung si Mama mo pa magpapakilala sa inyo. Irereto ka pa ng mama mo. Hindi niya alam nagjowa na pala.
You're already
At
together.
Anak, ba't hindi mo ligawan si ano?
Mm.
Okay to napaka okay na tao.
Little did she know.
It's a done deal.
May ganap.
Ren Disarapen says, how to keep my jowa a secret? Madali lang. I-deflate mo siya pag may dadating na bisita. Tago mo
Oh
sa
my
ilalim ng mattress.
Love doll.
No judgment. No judgment. Go ahead.
Okay.
Inflatable Jowa.
Inflatable.
I
Okay,
wouldn't mind one of those.
can I just tell you a story? So, years ago, these naughty rushers, there was this group, they're called the Sleazy Bunch.
Oh.
True to their name, one birthday of mine, they went to the station and gave me a present. And it was a blow-up doll.
Oh my God. Where is it now?
An actual, okay, so ito nga. So, obviously, parang, yeah, haha, cute. Tapos pagdating ko sa bahay, I just bundled it and stored it somewhere in some cabinet somewhere and forgot about it. Fast forward to a couple of weeks ago,
Oh.
nag-decide si Baby Will na maglinis. So, he got one of our yayas to help him. Tapos, maya-maya, biglang may narinig siya, Sir, ano to?
But BB Will knew what it, I mean, like, that it was just a gift from somebody.
Oo naman, nakwento ko na sa kanya before. Tapos, sabi daw niya, hindi ko alam. Kaya ano yan, kay Sir Chico yan. It was the most awkward thing.
I'm
dead! I cannot! Oh my God!
As in.
I cannot believe you own a blow-up doll.
So it's still there.
Own it. It's still there.
Well, it's yours.
Alam ka itapon ko. Mamaya may makakita sa basurahan. Ano to? Oh.
Can we
that's
borrow
what-
it? Can we see it?
Bigay
Boy,
ko
can
sa'yo.
you bring
It's not yours.
can you bring it to
Not
the
yours.
station? I wanna see.
I
Oh
wanna
my
see
God,
it too.
maybe we should just
We should
leave
take a
it
photo
here.
with her or him or them
Maybe
or
we
it.
should leave it here.
Sige, daling ko.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
You know
physical
what? Something-
form? Female or male?
Female.
The things we could do to that doll.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, what can you do with that doll?
Ayaw ko sa inyo. Bahala ka sa buhay niyo.
Ano, pwedeng boxing practice. Ganun.
Ay, pwede, pwede.
It's a blow up doll. Yeah, boxing practice.
So, ayaw ko sa inyo. Basta weird. It was a weird thing. And there you go. We've got one more batch, but we will be playing a couple of songs here first in the RX booth. And we will stay on Facebook Live.
It's so funny. Kilalang kilala ka talaga ng rushers.
Ay, nako.
Judging by the gift
No.
he gave me. 9:43. Watch out for our FP in between. It's coming right up. But also the final batch of the top 10 and more of Riot Wednesday. This was requested by Avi CJ earlier on Twitter. Let's play this song from Charlie Wilson off of 2004, Without You. Only here on the Monster. Good morning.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this game. Letting you play this game.
Hello. Okay, so
Hello. I feel like I'm gonna regret letting you play this game, but
we're playing a game. But before we go start that game, let's just play this.
Wala talagang sound.
Parang I want one of those. That looks interesting.
I know, it looks super interesting, right? Oh,
Sige, ako na lang yung bed.
That's what it's called. That's what Rhea Rams has been posting. Balance pa lang tawag nun.
yeah.
yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's go and let's get started. What are we playing today?
Ay, dinig daw yung chismis natin on air.
Today
Anyway.
we are
Oops. You can hear Team Bahay. Oopsies.
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Today we are playing. Are you ready? Oatmeal, waffle, and ano ulit yung isa? Danggit?
Danggit. Oh,
Ano
it's
isa?
that game again. Danggit.
Oatmeal. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys
oatmeal,
ready?
waffles, danggit. Oh.
We are playing
Wait lang daw.
riddle.
Sorry, daming ganap.
Okay. May ano lang. May
Bayan.
ayos lang on air.
Blame Isa.
Ano ba yan?
Ay, dinig pa rin daw. Like now, they're still sending it. Dinig pa rin daw. Team
No.
Bahay daw ang naririnig nila.
Team Bahay?
Yeah.
Maybe
Baka
late na yung
delete.
ano nila, delayed yung feed nila, but it's not possible.
Okay. Ayan, no, we can still hear Markki and Rica's audio. No more na daw. No more na. Okay.
Oo. Kaya nyo na yan, guys. Big boys and girls na kayo.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, go.
What are we
Ready.
playing?
We are playing math riddles.
Math
one.
riddles?
And
Easy
we
ones.
have
Only-
a buzzer?
Ano, yung names nyo? Si
What are our
Oatmeal.
Ayoko na ng
waffle,
oatmeal.
ay, ano nga ba yung sa'yo? Pancake
May
na
ano
ba?
ako, may suggestion ako. Ang
Ano?
buzzer naman natin, um,
Pangalan ng ex.
so, hindi.
Ay.
Sige. Alam ko na, repeating. Si Chico, si Pau Pau.
Grabe talaga tong...
Ako si
Waf.
Boom Boom. Boom Boom Pau. Diba? Yun yung mga natin eh. Repeating.
Sige, game ako dyan.
Buzzers.
Game ako
Si
dyan.
Markki, ikaw, anong buzzer mo? Dapat
Waf
repeating.
waf. Waf
Oh, waf,
waf.
Waf, waf. Ang ganda parang
Ang ganda, waf,
parang
waf.
bark. Sige game.
Waf waf.
Waf, waf. Papaw.
Boom Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Waf. Okay, ready? Okay,
Okay.
ano muna? Easy one. Easy. Ano, onti lang din naman to so that we could go back to the top 10. Pero here. A grandfather, 2 fathers, and 2 sons went to the movie theater together, and everyone bought 1 movie ticket each. How many
One
tickets
movie
did
ticket
they buy?
each?
Yeah. How
Boom,
many
boom.
tickets did they buy in total? Oh, boom, boom, go.
Did you say 1 movie ticket each?
Yeah. Do you want to repeat that question?
Yes.
You want me to repeat? Okay, one
Medyo
more.
copy kasi.
A grandfather, 2 fathers, and 2 sons went to the movie theater together, and everyone bought 1 movie ticket each. How many tickets did they buy in total?
3?
Boom, boom, you're correct!
Yeah.
Pero pwede rin kasi yung
boom,
ibang
boom.
answer dun eh. When you
Oh,
think
boom,
about
boom.
it.
Ako three answer.
It's 3 because obviously the grandfather is also a father.
Yeah.
As
But
also
pwede rin
father.
i-argue nung sasagot na, hindi naman nila kamag-anak yung isang father eh. Get? So a grandfather, 2
Pwede.
fathers, pwede mo siyang i-argue na iba yung But yeah, my answer is also 3 because I immediately felt na yun yung ano.
Oo.
Boom boom, 1
Ang galing
point.
talaga ni Boom Boom.
Yay, go
Boom
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 boom.
has 1
Boom,
point.
boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom boom boom.
If you buy a rooster for the purpose of laying eggs and you expect to get 3 eggs each day for breakfast, how many eggs will you have
Waf,
after
waf.
3 weeks? Waf,
Waf
go.
0.
Ay, ang galing ni Waf, Waf.
Rooster! Oo
Roosters
nga.
do not lay
Siyempre, ako
eggs.
nagko-compute.
Nako,
Siyempre,
Pau,
ako
Pau.
nagko-compute.
Oh my God.
Question
Okay.
yan.
A little boy goes shopping and purchases 12 tomatoes. On the way home, all but 9 get mushed and ruined. How many tomatoes are left in
Boom,
good
boom.
condition?
Papaw.
Go boom boom.
Sige na nga,
Ay,
ikaw,
go
si
boom,
Pau
boom.
Pau na lang. Sige, para may ano si
Sige,
Pau
go
Pau.
Pau.
The 3.
Ha?
3.
Yeah. Hello?
Hindi pala 9.
Anong
ilan yung
totoo
nasmush?
mong answer?
Ilan yung nasmush?
All but 9.
All but 9.
All but 9.
Ede 9.
The answer is 9. Yes. Go Pau Pau.
Yes!
Oo.
Okay.
Galing ni
Wala ako
Pau.
namin.
Ano na ba?
Nakaisa na ako, uwi na.
Sayang. Last 2.
Sige.
Last 2. If you multiply this number by any other number, the answer will always be the same. What
Boom,
number
boom.
is this?
Waf.
Oh, go boom
Boom,
boom.
0.
0 is correct.
Ano buwap-buwap? Naging buwap-buwap yung kay Mark.
Oo, nga iba yung nadinig ko eh.
Buwap-buwap.
Hindi na waf-waf eh.
Buwap-buwap.
Okay.
Oo.
Okay.
Okay, last na. Okay. Jennifer passed away at a very old age on her 26th birthday. How can this be?
Waf waf.
Oh, go Waf Waf.
At a very old age, on her 26th birthday, how can this be? They're different people? No.
No.
Papaw.
Oh, go Pau Pau.
Like she's lying about her age.
Boom Boom, do you have a guess? Boom Boom, do you have a guess?
So she died at a very old age at 26
On her
years
26th.
old.
No,
On her
on her
20
26th birthday.
Ano ba? She only found, I don't know. She only celebrates her birthday.
Papaw.
Oh,
Leap
go Pau
year.
Pau. Ay, ang galing ni Boom Boom. Ang galing ni Boom Boom. That's correct.
Kasi, yeah.
She was born on a leap year.
Oo nga. Once
Oo.
technically nagba-birthday sila,
Yes.
hindi siya
It doesn't
actual
like,
birthday.
yeah. Oo. So may parang ano siya. So, wini-wish mo ba na leap year?
Oo, no. Diba?
Last na.
Ilang taon pa lang ako.
Oh, may isa pa daw. Okay.
Last na talaga.
Wait,
F4,
Wow.
Ano nangyari?
Si Waf-Waf
Ano
na.
Ano pa parang siyang kumahol?
Oo nga.
Markki, what
Okay,
happened?
Waf, are you ready? Okay. If 4 men can build 4 tables in 4 hours, how many tables can 8 men build in 8 hours?
Madami.
What's that?
If 4 men can build 4 tables
In 4
in 4
hours, how
hours?
many tables can 8 men build in 8 hours?
8.
No.
Ay.
16?
Boom Boom is correct! Grabe! Tiba-tiba si Boom Boom!
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, and that's
4
it.
hours.
Parang masyado siya nag-enjoy.
That's
In
it.
my room. Spend the night together.
Remix na lang daw muna.
Ako kasi pag Boom Boom ang nadidinig ko, naaalala ko si Churchy Boom Boom.
Si Churchy Boom Boom nga.
Ikaw ba? Sino
Si
naalala
Churchy
mo?
Boom Boom.
Sure? Last, final answer.
Si Churchy Boom Boom.
Oh, tanong natin kay Banker. Okay.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Waf-Waf, naka-mute ka.
We can ask you
can't
the same-
hear you. Oh, there. Nawala na si
Ano
Waf-Waf.
nangyari dito
Nangyari
kay
sa
Waf
internet ni Waf-Waf?
Oh my gosh. Sabi niya kanina, di ba, wap wap? Baliktarin mo. Pow, pow. So, ganun din. Kabaligtaran lang.
Pareho pala kayo. Anyway, 50 seconds and we're back on air. So, hold on. Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1. It is Riot Wednesday, so you're hearing songs from the 2000s and the 2010s. This one's from 2002 from the late Aaliyah, More Than a Woman, 9:53. Yeah, we just like to let everyone know that we know you heard us while we were talking.
I know, right? Yeah. It was a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, it was
Sorry.
it was an error.
It wasn't.
So anyway,
Human error.
human error. Yeah,
It wasn't
wrong
my
button press.
internet.
But anyway,
It
let's
wasn't-
go. Let's do the final batch of the top 10.
Sorry, it wasn't my internet. It was battery life. If the battery life apparently goes lower than 5%, yeah, it messes up the connection. So sorry about that.
Monster RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And we have our final batch for today. Okay. Markki, can you say something?
Test
Waff,
1, 2, 3.
Okay, there you
Waff,
go.
waff.
Okay, we can hear
Okay,
off.
we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Let's,
I charged my laptop kasi.
Let's thank
Sorry.
Because Miel for the topic. How to keep my Jowa a secret. Let's start off with Arch Aguilar. Laging magsama ng third wheel when on a date. Parang di obvious na date.
You could always pass them off as the date of your friend.
Or
your
kahit hindi
third
date.
wheel.
Parang ano
Or
lang
parang
kayo.
tropa.
Tropa lang.
Yeah.
Tatlo eh. Patrick Starlord says, how to keep my Jowa a secret. Makipag-flirt pa rin sa ibang tao so no one will suspect that you're already taken. Kung okay lang dun sa kasama mo, sa jowa mo.
Well, you don't have to let them know.
Ay, okay. Sige. Ibang rules yun.
Oo.
Kung may new rules si Dua Lipa, may new rules din si Hazel.
May Hazel rules.
Kirth Uy says, how to keep my Jowa a secret for the current relationship. Don't get rid of old photos and posts on social media, especially if you're not ready to make your new relationship official.
Oh, okay.
Let them think you're still there.
Kind of a diversion.
A diversion.
Yeah.
Emo Fat says, meron akong katropa. Ginawang ninang ng anak yung jowa niya para ma-invite sa binyag.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
That is horrible.
No.
Victoriano says, pag may nagtanong kung sino yung kanina pa nakatayo across the street na nakatingin sa'yo, sabihin mo, hindi, wala yun. Baliw lang na stalker.
Very Greta! Kasi hindi mo
jowa
pa
mo yun eh.
pinapanood yung Greta.
Hindi pa.
You have to watch
I
it,
promise
Chico.
you,
I have
Chico,
not.
you're not gonna regret it. Like,
Sige na nga.
okay, Mumut, nananawagan kay Mumut. I know you're watching. Please, panoorin niyo yung Greta ni Bubut.
Sige na nga.
Yes, let's
And-
watch. Let's watch as a group. How about we watch sa ano?
We
Pwede
can do a
naman.
Netflix, di ba?
Netflix watch party.
Yeah, like a watch party.
Oh, okay.
Di ba we were planning to do that? I don't know why we forgot to do
Well,
it.
I mean,
Let's do it.
now we have nothing else to do. We're stuck at home
Now
for the
that
next few
ECQ
weeks.
is back,
So,
we might as well. Yeah.
O, sige.
yeah, why not? Let's do
And-
it.
From Memski, ito Markki tell me kung anong comment mo dito sa entry na to. How to keep my
Okay.
jowa secret. Dapat, out of the country lagi ang dates.
Minsan nga out of the continent, no?
Pero
Yeah.
ano
Yeah.
wait. To be fair, even that won't work.
That famous.
Trust me, it did. It did. It did. Like
Delicate
we
pa rin
found
yan.
a couple
You'd
of
be surprised.
places. We found a couple of places that were virtually uninhabited by people.
Kailangan remote areas
Oh, yun.
talaga.
Pag
eh.
uninhabited, pwede. Mm-mm.
Yes. So it was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
We were able to find a way around it. There's always a way around it. Just that's why there's so many people going to more obscure locations lately,
Yes.
finding new places to go to, as opposed to places that are frequented by people in the Philippines.
O, wag na yung mga
Especially-
Japan, US. O,
Wag na yon, wag na yon.
Dami
mga
mga makitang Pinoy doon.
Mga South America, ganon. Layo-layo kasi sa kabilang side ng mundo eh.
Okay. And the top, how to keep my jowa a secret comes from 7070 and Camilo.
They both say,
7070 says, true story. Hindi naman dapat secret, pero may ibang nag-assume na magkapatid kami sa office. So, hinayaan na lang namin. Kaya may mga, huy, hinihintay ka na ng kuya mo.
oh my
And they
God!
didn't plan to keep it a secret. But because people started assuming that they were brother-sister, they were like, okay.
And you know how a lot of couples look alike
Yeah.
already?
Sila
Years
tayo
into the
magkakatuluyan,
relationship.
diba?
Oh, pero may ano yun may explanation yun na actually, it's more on, especially if you've been together for a while, tapos, di ba yung parang the longer you've been together, the more you start looking like each other.
Yeah.
It's because you basically eat the same food.
Yeah.
You develop the same habits. So
The same
really-
mannerisms. Yeah, like
Oh
I-
my gosh, yeah. That's so
it's
true.
interesting.
Kaya pala
Yeah.
super magkamukha kami ni Baby Whale.
You know what?
Si Hazel!
You know what? There
Alam mo,
may
magkamukha
hawig
kami.
factor. May hawig factor. May
Buti
hawig
pa si
factor.
Markki,
Hawig.
uma-agree.
Hindi, ikaw naman. Kasi ang naiisip ko sa'yo, more like di ba Jeremy Renner, ganun.
Ah.
So,
Ganon.
Jeremy Renner.
Di man lang Scarlett Johansson no? Talagang-
Rosamund Pike ka na.
Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
No, and like what's interesting is I've noticed like when couples get together, their laughs change, their smile looks different, similar to how their partners look like. They're not like emulating. One is not
Yeah.
emulating the other one. It's more like they start to emulate each other, and then they develop a singular mannerism.
Actually, minsan nga mannerisms.
Mannerisms,
That
yeah.
make them look alike,
Yeah.
but they don't look nothing like each other.
True.
But because they have the same mannerisms, you think they
Yeah.
look like each other.
You know what's freaky? I don't know if you've seen photos of Reese Witherspoon's daughter. So her daughter, diba super looks like her.
Yeah.
The boyfriend super looks like Ryan Phillippe.
Oh,
The boyfriend of the daughter. So it's basically like looking at Reese and Ryan.
and Ryan. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, that happens.
weird.
My cousin, she married a guy who looks exactly like her dad. So and she looks like her
wow.
mom. So if you see them together, it's like, oh my gosh, is this the younger version of the two? It's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean,
Oh,
it's not crazy.
wow.
I guess you're attracted to someone similar to your
And you don't even realize it.
parentals.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, you don't even realize that that's what you did.
Yeah.
And from Camilo, how to keep my jowa a secret? I playfully and overtly flirt with him in front of the barkada. Para isipin nila na biruan lang lahat. Kumbaga,
Mm.
parang you go the complete opposite of hiding it. You make it seem like, oo, ito nga, mahal ko to eh. Tapos tatawa kayo. And, obviously, if you're that open about it, it's probably a joke.
Right.
It's most
It's like you
likely a joke,
exaggerate.
actually.
Technique siya ha, pwede yun ha. Like you
That is.
pretend that you're super into each other.
Yeah.
When in fact, that's the truth. But everybody will assume you're joking. Kasi it's so
That's
exaggerated.
true. Because if you're like, yuck, ew, the more they'll push you together.
Yeah,
Diba?
Yeah.
exactly.
They're gonna suspect na you're denying kasi you don't want people to find out.
Okay, so ito na yon. What about us?
Oh.
Wag na.
Dami ko
Ate,
nang
ako, I can go
sinabi.
first.
Go.
Sa totoo lang, I never make it a secret. What I do is I just withhold information.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
I never
That's smart.
denied.
Mm.
I never lied about it. But, I would just be very secretive about that aspect of my life. In a sense na hindi ko siya what's the word? I don't like I don't offer it out to
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
yeah.
But like anyone who's ever encountered baby whale, I'd be like, yes, this is baby whale.
If anyone asks.
If anyone asks, hello, kahit nga sa di ba, my favorite immigration story. So
Oh, yeah.
there's this really stern immigration guy. And it's like, oh, kikinig lang ako sa'yo kanina. Ba't dito ka na ngayon? Vacation lang. Itinapos ko lang yung board work. Yung sa likod mo. Yung ba si Baby Will?
Thank
And
you.
he said yes.
And I said yes. And I said, yeah, opo.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
it was
that's so
okay. Like,
cute.
I'm not gonna deny it. Pero alam mo yun, I'm not going to offer it out
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah.
Hindi ko lang siya dinadivulge ng ganun-ganun lang.
Mm-mm.
Pero yeah, like, even like hello, even early days, like kunyari there's an event and the rushers are there, tapos kasama ko si Baby Will. I don't say, uy, wag tayo sabay maglakad. Yeah, we walk together. Tapos pag
Aw.
kunyari sila, early days pa to pag kunyari sila J. Ryan, sila Butter Baby, si Baby Will, I nod my head.
Yeah.
So, what?
Yeah.
That's the level of like, but I don't like keep it a secret.
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way.
No big deal.
No big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for me, yeah, yun nga, nung college, we would never go in a class together. We would never sit beside each other to the point where nobody actually knew we were together. And then somebody started flirting with him in front of me because we were classmates. And I can't react kasi it's our choice not to let people know. It was just fun looking at it. And being like, you don't have a chance.
Haba ng hair.
Ginawa ko na lahat kaya ng mga tactics.
Lahat na.
Parang I'm trying to choose the
what to
best,
choose.
but I don't know what the best is. I mean, I
I
think I
can help
already
you out.
said.
I can help you out.
Ay, ayan na.
Hindi, na-amaze lang ako. Meron si Marking secret passage to the condo. Yeah. Meron siyang secret. Meron siyang
Okay.
secret
Different
passage. Yeah.
door
Okay.
or
Not naman,
So,
no, not naman
so what I
different door.
would do is I would park my car in the mall of this specific condo.
Mm.
And I found a way to get from that mall into the condo through an underground passage area.
Yep.
And
Yep.
there were people who would try to catch me and like basically stand in front of the elevator after going to, let's just say, a hangout
Something.
place in the
Oo.
area. And they would try to catch me and they'll be like, hule. And I'd be like, what? No, I'm just here because I'm going to the same place you came from.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the end, like
Wait, bakit may
this person,
paghuhuli pa? Wala ba silang life?
like literally, well, I mean, there are some
Ay.
people talaga who are like that, and they just want to find out information from you. But you know what? For me, I also think that it's important to give the person the time to process, and if they want to tell people, they'll tell people. If they don't want, then they shouldn't have to. They don't owe anyone anything. They're in a relationship with this individual, and if you're in a relationship with someone, the more you tell other people, the more the situation gets more problematic,
Yeah, that's true.
because people are gonna either try to steal the person you're with, they're gonna try to tear you down. That's how people
Yeah.
are in general.
Human nature.
Human nature.
I guess for me, how to keep my jowa a secret, volunteer other information,
Yeah.
other details about other relationships that
Yeah.
you're not as secretive about.
Yeah.
You can reveal as much as you want to. You can drop names of, certain people kung kilala nila or whatever. So their interest will focus on those,
On that,
and they
yeah.
will forget on what you're really trying to
To
hide.
hide. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that I'm trying to hide anything, because I have no secrets. What secrets?
What secret?
All. All of
Ay,
your
bakit
secrets.
parang takot na takot ka kung nagkita tayo sa Outback.
Oy, Becca naman. Grabe, sobra kong loyalist sa
Oo.
bistro. Promise. Like Outback Fridays, I'd always be
No,
there.
because remember
before.
that we can walk from my house to that Outback.
Yeah.
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 Ah.
Dun sa special exit, sa special gate.
Yes.
Oo nga.
So, tapos
Kami na lang
sasabihin-
talaga tayo nakita.
So we can super
sasabihin,
secret.
sasabihin ni Chico, nasa Outback Steakhouse ka pala. Sabi ni Hazel, ay, Outback's Steakhouse pala to.
Hindi ako na-inform. Ay, nako.
Parang, saan kayo kumain ng steak? Sa Brokeback.
Outback.
I would be like, Chico, you're in the wrong restaurant.
Okay.
Ay.
But anyway,
Mhm.
there you go. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks,
we hope you guys
guys.
enjoyed today's show.
See
Today's
you tomorrow.
Riot Wednesday, and we will be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your
Bye.
Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Stick around for All Out. Up next.